Yeah, this shit gonna be hard. This shit gonna be hard. This shit gonna be hard. This shit gonna be hard.
It's about time. No breaks. Your opinion, not facts. Got the right place. Debates. Can't wait. Leave it all on the floor. Pump fakes, ankle breaks. Tomahawks. Send the crowd off. It's a short shot on Mardi Gras. Not just ball. This is more life. Where you at, Sal? Address bullshit. P so mellow. Big 3 shit. Hit subscribe. Skip Shannon A. Smith. This a new vibe. So on point. Spread it worldwide. Powerful front and center about to go live. 5, 4, 3, 2, zone. Bro Nation, welcome home.
Bro Nation Hoops, welcome home. Episode 6.
Episode 6, bro.
We back.
Yes, sir.
Bike.
What Ply say? We back.
We bike.
Episode 6, Bro
Yes,
Nation
sir.
Hoops here, man. First of all, I just want to thank y'all. Well, we want to thank y'all Hoopers for playing, tuning in. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yes, sir.
We
Definitely.
here, episode 6, man. We got a lot to talk about, of course. But first, let me introduce my bros, of course. I got my bro Sal Pacino to the right. What up, bro?
What's good with you, baby? I'm good,
Chilling. My bro P's, of course, to the left. What up, bro?
What up, fellas? What's going on?
Chilling, man. And together we make Bro Nation Hoops. I'm your boy Mardi Gras, of course.
Hey, man.
You ready to get this joint started?
Hey,
Wait. Before we
Ready
get
to
it
hoop
started,
is-
we got to check in. You know we got to check in.
checking with the
I'm
hoop.
going to check in with P's first, bro. Anything new?
Yeah, well, I'm glad you came to me first, bro. You know what I mean? It's been a great week for me. It's been
I
a
see
great
the
week
hat.
for us. You know what I mean?
That's what he talking about.
Well, if y'all been following us for a while now, y'all know when we had the virtual podcast, I was back home in the basement of my Steelers man cave. But I'm proud to represent my boys today. You know what I mean? This past Sunday, we beat up on the Baltimore Ravens, so I'm feeling pretty good.
I don't got no boo, but I can't cue my boo. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, so I'm in a good mood, man. It's been good vibes. Steelers we won one game against the Ravens, but other than that, no, I'm just, in a good mood this week. We had some great energy, great feedback, great everything as far as the podcast and everything. So
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Chino, anything new with you, bro?
Hey, man, just piggyback off my man, bro. I've been really, the word I want to use is appreciative. I've been really appreciative this week, man. I've been focusing on appreciating the small things. Like he said, if y'all been following us, you might notice some different things, some growth along the way. And I'm just appreciative of being able to, continue to move forward with this thing, man, because I really love doing this with my bros. It's really just us getting to talk to each other for an hour,
Doing what we do.
taking a break out of everything that's going on outside these doors, outside our homes, and get a chance to just really chop it up and embrace each other and embrace y'all, man. That's what it's about. So I'm enjoying that. I'm appreciative of that.
Yep.
definitely.
To piggyback off both of y'all, for real, I feel the same way. Like P said, this last week, since the last episode, we've been getting a lot of feedback, numbers going up. So we just
Facts,
appreciate y'all taking a ride, going on this journey with us.
Facts, man, because that's what it is, man. It's a journey, man, and it's in order to continue on a journey, I feel like you got to appreciate the small steps, the
Facts.
small victories, because that's what push you to the next one, man. And like he said, I'll go ahead and say it, man, we've had a record week as Bro Nation Hoops, the podcast,
Record.
Shout out to all of the hoopers out there. We reached 500 followers on Instagram.
Yes,
Facts.
Our last episode 5, got 100 plus views within a week.
First time
Facts.
going over
I
100.
mean, my
First
guy
time.
Graw over here got 10K views, on his reels. We just growing, man, and we growing organically, and it's beautiful to me, bro.
Yep. Yeah, we cracked. I don't know if you just said that, but we cracked the 500 follower mark on Instagram.
Sure.
Appreciate y'all for sharing all the content and just chopping it up and tuning in with us.
For sure.
What else? We cracked 400 likes on one of our reels.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So we moving, man. We
Yeah, like
moving.
you said, the love and energy has just been on another level, man. This past week, it's just been dope to watch.
DM's been really, positive
Yeah.
and negative based on some of the things I may have said, in previous episodes. But, either way, man, the love is there, and I appreciate it, bros.
Somebody came at me on one of the joints talking about
Yeah.
you used to just be talking.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Carl got his first I don't even know what you would call it.
Social media
Hooper,
troll.
man, it
or
is.
Yeah,
whatever
troll.
you
There you
wanna
go,
call it.
Peace. Social media.
It is what it is. We value y'all opinion. You know what I mean?
Right.
We ask y'all to comment. Keep commenting, man.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We connect through the game. So
Absolutely.
somebody that I never met before,
Yep.
we connected through the game. You know what I mean? That's the
Absolutely, bro.
motto. So
That's what we do.
we just want to celebrate the small milestones with y'all because we definitely super appreciative. Like Chino said, he just listed them all off. So we feeling good about this. We gonna keep moving and keep grinding. We gonna take this thing all the way as far as we can take it. And with y'all, who knows what that is? You know what I mean, that's
Facts.
sky's the ceiling.
Yes, sir.
I like that. Sky's the ceiling.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And on another note, before we start, y'all see the merch.
Hey, okay.
You know, we got a little bit of merch available now. Of course, respect the hoopers. That's for y'all hooper gangs out there.
Every time y'all see us, man, we take it to another level, man. It's all because of y'all. Y'all influence the growth.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it going that way.
Famous P saying, analyst.
Analyst.
Now, if you out there, you know what you talking about. It's the shirt for you. You know what I mean? Analyst. But you know what I mean? That's. I don't think they want to hear all
ready.
that.
I'm ready.
I don't think nobody really want to hear all that.
I've been
We
ready.
appreciate it, but y'all came here for basketball talk.
Let's get to it.
Let's get it.
That's what we gonna do. We gonna cover this week of basketball news, and
We got a lot to talk about too. I'm sorry to cut you off, but we got a lot to talk about.
it's gonna get real, huh, Chino?
Hey, listen, hey, y'all see me. I'm Hoodie Chino today. Episode 6, Hoodie Chino, man.
Yeah, y'all
get
stay tuned, man. We gonna get into a lot of things, but for right now, we gonna jump into this vaccine talk for Toronto, right?
Yeah, man.
For sure.
So for those of y'all that don't know, Toronto now has, starting in January, going to have a mandate that unvaccinated players can't travel to Toronto, which is going, of course, like we said last week, P's about the COVID effect, going to affect a couple people. What you think about that, bro?
Yeah. I think it just goes along the lines of the question I asked last week as far as if it was, Giannis and the Bucks playing against the Lakers and LeBron them in the finals, if one of them got COVID. But with this type of situation, well, we know Toronto ain't making the finals this year. But so even if they make the playoffs and you got a team coming from, even, I guess, Boston, another Eastern
Anywhere.
Conference team,
Yep.
where they got players not vaccinated, that's gonna mess the whole, series up. It's just
Absolutely.
this COVID thing, man. It's crazy. It's just messing up everything, man.
Right, man, unlike we ever seen before. What you think, Chino?
I gotta agree with my guy. I think this just adds another layer to the severity of this whole COVID situation. Like, I think it's a high ratio of players in the NBA that are vaccinated, but you still every one of them aren't, and you never know when that's going to affect you or how that could affect you. You know what I mean? Personally, my guy right now, DeMar DeRozan, is out.
Oh,
10 days on protocol. So imagine, you know what I mean? Like, it's just you never know what way COVID can impact you, but it feel like it's inevitable.
Yeah, that's it kind of sucked too. Like you were saying, is because especially for East teams, because what if it come down, to a tight race between that top 10 that we named last week, like, and then you need that game, but your player, he could be out for COVID, like, or because he unvaccinated, he can't go. So it's gonna be a strange season down the stretch, bro. Hopefully everybody just stay healthy. Like we said last time, just just do what you can and stay healthy.
Let me say this though, it's definitely gonna be strange, but I definitely want to relate a message that I understand the necessity of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Word.
I mean, like at the end of the day, they're protecting their situation, and you can't help but respect that. So, if you want to go play against the Raptors for whatever reason, you gotta get vaccinated. You know what I mean?
Say for whatever reason, huh? I guess that game ain't gonna count anyway.
Yeah.
They got my guy up there, Gaggy Trent Jr. though. So shout out to Gaggy.
He's tough.
Hey, how's he doing this year? I know he started off hot. Is he still doing?
He's still doing his
good?
thing. Well, Toronto not winning right now, of course, but he's still doing his
Say,
thing.
of course.
He got the bag when he left Portland. He got the bag, and I guess that's all that really matters to a certain point. To you really want to start winning. He's still young in the game. I think he in his 3rd or 4th season, something like that. So he still got time to make his money before he buckle down against serious. But along the lines of talking about making their money, you know what I mean, and winning,
Ooh, Segway King.
we gonna move on to John Wall.
Segway King.
So,
John Wall, man. Free my boy John Wall, man.
yeah, man. Hashtag free John Wall, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't put too much blood, sweat, and tears in this league for y'all to hold that man hostage at a team where he ain't getting no time. You know what I mean,
But listen, 40 M's he making.
Sit on the bench right now.
Sitting down.
I didn't know the number.
That's tough.
That might have changed my
Sitting
thought
down.
process a little.
40 M's, and you ain't even got a sweat.
That might change my thought process a little bit.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
So the competitor in y'all, me hooping with y'all and us all hooping together, y'all know we all competitive.
Mm-hmm.
So sitting on a bench for the 40 M's, but you see them guys out there balling, and you know you can help the team.
Oh
win.
no, I'm gonna want to hoop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna want to hoop for sure. But then again, there's also the side of, okay, this team is not. Y'all in the Western Conference, y'all not about to really make no noise.
At all.
You making the money.
Word.
It ain't like you don't have access to playing, actual basketball. So for me, you could also see it as an opportunity for you to just get super sharp, make your money, and get out of there when the next opportunity comes.
To counter that though, what would you say about him kind of being in his prime and just losing?
That's
again?
true too. That's true too.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah, he losing some of those prime years right now. I know he was injured the past, 2 years or something like that, but
Yeah.
Yep.
For a
now
minute, he
I
was
think
injured.
this is also they kind of missing an opportunity for him to kind of showcase he still got it. So with the next step in his journey, you know what I mean, a team might pick him up and give him a bigger contract. Well, not a bigger contract, but another longer contract.
Do you know why they not playing?
From my
right
understanding, they have he not hurt. They just have a younger team that they try and build chemistry and camaraderie with. So they don't want to interrupt that with trying to get John Wall some light to send him somewhere else. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense on both sides. Even what you said about the 40 M's and sharpening your tool set and all that stuff, that makes sense too. But it's just it's kind of suck, bro.
John cracked 30 yet? He 30?
That's a good
He
question.
gotta
I'm
be
not sure.
30 by now.
Yeah, I feel like we were like the same age. Not to put my age out there, even though I'm not old for real.
But no, to sit there, for them 82 games, bro, like 40 mil, and you can get out there and hoop.
Yeah.
But they're not on the winners. They're not a winning.
I know that's the thing.
Yeah.
So he's asking to be traded.
I think that's a
Yeah.
good.
But
I think that's a
Houston
good.
not.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think that's the best compromise. I'm trying to say.
Yeah, he just posted an Instagram video or something where he working out and hitting shots. He looked good in the workout video. And they're pretty much saying free John Wall right now. So, yeah, I don't know, man. They got
Free
traded him.
J-Dub.
But you can't let I ain't gonna say an all-time great, but you know what I mean, like a great talent in this league over this year. You can't just let him rot on the bench like that, man. I don't think that's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. And shout out to Jalen Green, of course, from the Houston Rockets. He with the movement of free John Wall. He posted it on his Instagram. Free John Wall. He played for the Houston Rockets. So I'm pretty sure like that kind of stuff. Come on, Houston, man. Y'all always trying to get James Harden out of there so bad.
But look, this is the same Houston that cut my boy Melo at the 6 games.
Facts.
Man. If y'all
It is
remember,
the
it's
same
the same Houston that cut Melo at the 6
That
games.
won't cut deep, bro.
Yeah, man. They
Yeah,
tried
I
to
already
blame the
know.
whole thing on Melo at the 6 games. You know what I mean? Like, so it's that same franchise or management. Like, so now they doing John Wall like this. It don't surprise me. That's all I say about it.
But look, right, that's free John Wall for sure. Shout out to my man Jay Wall. But I just want to, it's an elephant in the room.
Hold on. Before we go there, I just got a question for y'all real quick. Since we on the John Wall topic that I just wanted to get off.
Go ahead.
Like, since it's free John Wall, where do you see John Wall fitting?
Ooh,
East.
good question.
West, starter,
Question.
not a starter.
No, he definitely still a starter. I think so. The last time we seen him play, he was still a starter.
What team can he I would say Portland, but I don't think he would work good in Portland. So I take my boys out of
I
there.
got one for y'all.
Shoot.
Philly.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, that's tough.
He normally play good with big men. I will say that.
Oh, and they can keep Ben.
We gonna bring Ben off the bench then? You can't have 2 non-shooters.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
True.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you can check. I think that's a good person to send Ben off for.
to Houston though. Do you think they're gonna play him with? He ain't that young. Yeah, I guess he's still young.
I don't know.
He ain't do a 3-team trade or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say a team like Minnesota. They got D'Angelo Russell, but I don't see D'Angelo Russell being that point guard that's gonna lead your team. So
Wasn't he an All-Star one year though?
Yeah, but I mean, even if you don't start John Wall, coming off the bench for Minnesota is dope.
True.
I mean, they got Pat Bev there right now, but
That's not. He ain't John Wall.
Yeah, no, not even close.
No,
for
not
sure.
John Wall played well when he was healthy. John Wall played defense too,
Facts.
so that you wouldn't even need Pat Bev.
I don't think Pat Bev. I don't think John Wall can run the 2 either. I think he's a pure point guard.
He gotta have the ball. He got to
because he can't shoot that well. He'll hit a few, but he ain't gonna hit it.
Yeah, John Wall was just one of them like Rondo type players where though, like it was just a great leader on the floor. He was a lot more explosive than Rondo, but like in his prime, like he was a problem.
Right.
Top 5 point guard in the league in my opinion.
Easily.
Yep. So shout out John Wall. Chino, my bad for cutting you off, bro. Where you was going?
Man, listen. For the hoop, let me sit up.
Oh, okay.
For the hoopers who've been following us, right? I did this thing last week where I made a bold prediction. You know, alluding to the fact that Steph and Wardell Curry
He called that man old name.
Wardell.
Hey, Peach, you know he about to go in, bro.
might be that he might be closer to Mike than Brown is, you know. And when I said that, I knew what was going to come behind that. When I said that, I knew it was going to be people like, "Oh boy, you tripping? You looking? You just want to say something?" You know what I mean? I knew it was going to be all this and all that, but then less than 3 days, I say after I say this, I go on ESPN and I see Kendrick Perkins saying the exact same thing I said.
Facts.
The exact same way I said it.
Facts.
And then, you know, the conversations in my DM started to change after that. So I just want some respect put on my name. We dropping the unprofessional. We dropping all that. You feel me? At this point, Stephen A., do you got a wiretap on my phone or something, bro? Like, what's going on? You been watching the show?
Right.
Subscribe or something, bro.
What they call? They got scouts out there.
They got him out there, man.
They
That's
got
not
scouts
crazy.
scouring.
They got him out there. Hey, y'all ever seen a movie? Y'all ever seen a movie called Dreamgirls, man? Shout out to my wife. She had me watching Dreamgirls a long time
Hey,
ago.
bro, Dreamgirls is on repeat.
Yeah, but when Jamie Foxx and them took Jennifer Hudson's little song and sent it to Beyonce, that's what Stephen A. doing to us right now.
Bro, I feel like that. Because it was, y'all know, it was verbatim almost, bro.
Y'all hear the intro. Skip Shannon, A. Smith. It's a new vibe, man.
And they must have really heard me, bro. And I think I even said that on the last show. We said that I think they watching us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't uncommon for the big dogs to watch the little dogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's all good. You know, we're going to keep giving y'all this good content. So, Chino, is it anything that you want to say about, you know, anything you want to put on top of that? After all this information just came out this week.
I'm just going to bask in my prophetic mind, you know what I mean? Just enjoy, like, y'all. I ain't got to say much because
you going to sit back.
I ain't got to say much, you know what I mean? But y'all heard what I heard. So, but what I do want now, though, at this point, I would like to hear, if having heard my argument and heard what they said on all of these shows, what do y'all think? Has it changed y'all opinion at all? Is it more or less reasonable? I start with you, girl. What you feel about it now after hearing it?
Like I said before, I just never thought about it in that light, and it's still kind of hard for me to think about it in that light. But y'all made some great points, and of course, since it's been on TV for the last couple of days as well, they all made great points too. And I think Stephen A. was saying that something about, you know, him being not as good as Jordan, but I guess up there, closer. But I think
No, he said not better. He's not better than
not better,
LeBron.
my bad.
Than LeBron.
My bad. Yeah, then LeBron, my fault. But I think, like Chino was saying last week, the impact, and I think P said that too, the impact that Steph Curry got on the game is just unmatched, bro. I think it hasn't been an impact like that since Jordan came in the game. And I heard, again, it's been on the news all over the headlines. They were saying that when Jordan came in the league, he made people want to play basketball.
Fact.
Like he made people want to go to the park. People that weren't interested in basketball before, he made them want to play. So that's the influence Jordan has on the basketball culture. Steph Curry has that same influence on. But the difference is, people saw Jordan dunk. People saw Jordan doing highlights.
I'm about to see.
You know what I mean? Steph Curry makes the game look like anybody can play the game.
True.
Like, no matter your height, no matter what size you know how stocky, if you got bounce or not. Steph Curry make you believe that, I could shoot from, I could throw the ball up there, I could do that. You know what I mean? He just make it look so easy when he doing it too. So I think that's part of it. But I don't know, bro. It's still up in the air for me. I had to hear it.
Another thing I want to add before I get your opinion, P's. I'm gonna steal from Stephen A. since he obviously be stealing from me. He said a stat that I didn't know at the time when I said what I said. He said that Steph Curry for his entire career is shooting over 40% from three.
Yeah, that's nuts, bro.
You a guy who shoots 40% in one season is looked at as like,
Facts.
oh, that guy can put it up. He's averaged it his whole entire career, bro.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then before P start, for those of y'all out there that actually thought Portland was going to let him hit 16 threes,
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
bro, I would have fouled out the game. I'd have tried to hurt stuff. Like, you're not about to. Come on, bro.
Was you nervous though?
16?
Was you?
Nah, I wasn't nervous for 16. I knew he wasn't going to get 16.
I think because he talked about it, I think before the game and all that, Chauncey Billups a prideful dude, so I was like,
Yeah.
I think
Facts.
he probably like, no, rough him up, do what y'all got to do.
Facts.
We not letting him get
Put
16.
Dennis Smith Jr. on him and let him chase him around, foul him, do what you got to do, because I'd have did the same thing. You might he hit 6 on us. You ain't going to get to 15 and think you're going to hit 16 on me. You tripping, bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I know that's your guys, but I don't know if that was more of them stopping him or he was overthinking getting it done.
No,
Like,
I ain't going.
his first shot was a tray from the corner that was
I ain't
stupid.
going to give him that they stopped him. No,
Well,
I'm just
wasn't
saying
gonna hit
he's
16.
not going to hit 16.
I could dig that. I could dig that.
I was talking about that at work. If he would have hit 16, bro, all this Blazer stuff would have came down.
Oh, man.
It is what it is, bro. If he'd have hit 16 on Portland, everything coming down. I would have took that personal. I wouldn't have liked Steph Curry for the rest of the. I mean, it is what it is, bro.
Hey.
16.
I feel you. Nah,
He had a career high of 13.
Yeah,
16, no, bro. You would have got to 15. We would have hurt you.
That's crazy.
yeah.
It is what it is. My bad, though. Go ahead, Pease. What you think, bro? What you think about this whole?
Hey,
Steph Curry.
let me start off by saying Steph Curry is one of my favorite players. You know what I mean? I will say that. Like I ain't gonna say I love him, but Steph Curry, I like Steph Curry. I don't like LeBron. So let me clarify that. But for the LeBron fans out here, I'm gonna have y'all back right now, man.
Hold on, Pease. Let's go. In this corner.
I'm
We got.
gonna have y'all back
We
right
got.
now, man. So my thing is, it's been a lot of people trying to make the argument they stole it from my boy Chino. We gonna, you know what I mean? But
brother.
I gotta say is, I think a lot of people forget what LeBron was before the Miami days and all that. He took that horrible Cleveland team to the final. They got swept by a great Spurs team, but like even that series he had against Detroit to get to the finals was probably one of the greatest NBA Finals games I've ever seen. Like watching live when they beat that Detroit team when they was just going point for point.
I remember that.
That's when he got that dunk on Ben Wallace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
that team, that LeBron back there was probably
Crazy.
he was crazy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then like of course you know the Miami teams, but even like I think Chino, cause you know we got the social media too. I think you made a great point about, or you tried to make a great point. You know what I mean about the Ray Allen thing with Miami and all that. But
Right.
with that Miami team and that Ray Allen when he hit the three and all that,
Right.
and Chris Bosh got the rebound.
Right.
Everybody say he saved LeBron, but people that forget LeBron hit a couple big threes to keep him in that game and all that.
Facts.
To where though at the end of the day you still knew it was LeBron that got him there. You know what I mean? With the Steph teams where in the finals and stuff like that, he wasn't the best player, man. He wasn't the best player.
Bro, I was completely. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
He wasn't the best player. You can't be considered better than another person in a GOAT conversation where you was never the best player on the finals team. The Iggy one, I give him the Iggy one. But if he was so great, he wouldn't have left it up for a discussion. You know what I mean?
I don't think. Go ahead.
Nah, I ain't. Let me keep going. You know what I mean? But with that situation, like even with the Kyrie situation, Kyrie hit the big shot on Steph in the finals. But if you remember, LeBron had that chase down block. LeBron was the one averaging almost like a 35-point triple double in the finals. Like all those things that can't be forgotten. The only thing I'll give Steph over LeBron is the impact of the game. But like all the other stuff, the accolades, the lead your team, like every time you step on the court, you know he's the best player on the court. I gotta give that to LeBron. Steph, he's getting there, but right now on today's date, when my Steelers ready to win another game, we just beat the Ravens.
Yo,
You can't put him up there yet, man. He's in the conversation, but not yet.
I hear you, bro. But to your point, LeBron is always the best player on the court, right? But LeBron also formed super teams for every championship he's gotten. It just so happens that the quote unquote super team that Steph Curry built had a better player than the players that LeBron had. But so what I'm trying to say is the team that Steph and KD formed just so happened to be more talented, talent-wise, just based on KD and Steph and Clay, than Chris Bosh and LeBron and Dwayne Wade super team. So when you have that magnitude of talent on a team, somebody has to take it. You know,
Go ahead. Let me
I
ask
think,
you. Go ahead.
I think Steph acknowledging being a winner is more important than having the personal accolade. I think he just allowed room for that. And in my mind, I think that exemplifies an even higher level of greatness to put your ego to the side about what somebody might think about what you look like on the court and sacrifice that for championship winning. Because when KD left, Steph went back to being the guy he was when they went 73 and 9.
Definitely.
He went right back to that guy.
Definitely.
It's not like KD left and then Steph was just like how Kevin Love is in Cleveland right now. You know what I mean? That wasn't like how when Kyrie left and went to Boston and they was trapped. You know what I mean?
You saying that shows sacrifice?
Yes, which I think is even more of a GOAT level thing, because you see how long it took Mike to get there because he realized he was selfish. You see how long it took LeBron himself to get there because he realized he needed to be more inclusive of his team and be around better teammates.
Right.
So as the league goes on, people see these things and they learn from them. So he decided, if I want to win, I can't be like, now you got Scott making books and talking about how much he hated Mike and all that. I can't be like them guys. I got to put my pride down and sacrifice for the team. So I think that's what that was.
Yeah. So let me ask you one more question. I think this is going to get them hoopers. So let me ask you this. So I guess my other argument is Steph has never had the league try to join forces to beat him. If you remember when LeBron was in Cleveland, like everybody saw him coming. But the Celtics with KG and Paul Pierce and Rondo and all them boys, they wasn't getting past LeBron by themselves. They had to form up to beat LeBron and them. And even when Steph went to go recruit KD and them, like that was to beat LeBron. Like I don't think we've ever seen nobody say, all right, we got to form a team to beat Steph and them.
Yeah, but they beat LeBron already before KD got there. They beat LeBron in the finals. That year they won, and then they had the 73-9 and lost to LeBron. And then they went back and beat him twice.
Yeah, but a lot of people say if Kyrie and Kevin Love ain't get hurt, they'd have won that.
That's what people. If Draymond ain't get suspended, they would. You know what I mean?
Look, I agree with that one.
That's a lot. You can say that about a lot of things, but he got the chip before, and you know, he still was better without. He still was great without Kevin Durant.
Right.
So I guess we say all this to say you still sticking with your argument.
Oh, for sure. I'm even more turned up now.
Why you more turned up?
Because it was on TV.
Yeah, my man Stephen A. All them other dudes.
I'm not even going to, I'm not talking to nobody no more. Next time somebody asks me, I'm going to send them the Stephen A. clip.
They got that validation.
Straight up.
Yeah. But no, I will say that was definitely a great argument, bro. I definitely give you that one. But
Appreciate it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's about. I mean, that's what the show about actually. It's just bringing great conversation like we had, like Chino said at the beginning. Like we talk like this all the time, bro. Y'all should see our group chat. Like our group chat every day is something crazy happening. We talk about basketball all day. We relate basketball to life, all that. You know what I mean? So we real. You know what I mean?
Say it like this: I'm the guy that if a person comes to me for advice, I'm going to use a basketball metaphor.
Facts.
I'm going to say if it's 5 seconds left, and your team just lost the ball. That's me.
Yeah, you gotta think the game
because it's the easiest thing to refer to because it's so similar to life, like you said.
Bro, my kids hate it, bro.
Yeah.
That's the first metaphor I use of basketball. So if you're on a basketball court and you gotta make this,
Same.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way, but I throw a little football in there too. I say if you the Ravens, if you down 2, you gonna go for 2 or you?
Hey, bro.
My bad, bro.
Bro, we ain't hit a Melo shout out. Oh, we heard the Melo shout out once, but my man on that Pittsburgh shout
he
out.
could not wait. I know he was turned up.
On that.
Look, hoopers that don't know us. We based in Baltimore, man. So
Facts.
if y'all don't know, man, I'm a Steelers fan, and the Ravens fans chew me up all season long, especially this season because my boy's struggling, but. We beat them last Sunday, so I got to give it back to him today.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I know how that feel because we had a year where we were struggling and we beat y'all, and it felt like the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Facts.
That's what's up.
And I guess I kind of know how I feel now because my boys is trash right now.
We should go into that.
Yeah,
man.
but we not trash. We not. Oh yeah, we got.
Oh man, let's go. Let's go into the Bulls, Blazers, Lakers, and more segment. You know what I mean?
Let's get it.
We can start there if y'all want to start there. You know, my boys right now. You know, we in a flunk. I think we 11-16 now. We lost last night. Yeah, bro, it changed fast, bro.
Yeah.
Well, y'all just 500,
Right.
I ain't being funny.
Last
Either.
episode.
You think I know? You think
Oh, I know you ain't. Like last episode for real. I think last episode we was 500. But yeah, bro, we not looking too good. But we got reason for it. It ain't like it's something crazy happening right now. Of course, Dame out with abdominal issues. I think he gonna come back this weekend. I think Chauncey, had a conversation with him. I also think. Well, I don't think C.J. McCollum had a collapse right lung.
It was right.
Where
Right, Joe.
but yeah, he had a collapse right lung. So he's in the hospital. I think he was in the hospital for a few days. I think he out now. He posted some things on Instagram saying he was good. So prayers up to CJ. Shout out to you, bro.
For
You know what
sure.
I mean, get well fast. But other than that, man, Nasir Little played last night. When they played goals, he
He
showed
was
some
hooping.
stuff.
He
You know
was
what I mean?
definitely hooping.
I think Anthony Simons out as well. So, you know what I mean? And then we got our general managers having inappropriate behavior inside
Yeah,
the
I heard about that.
inside the thing. So he just got fired. So I think today actually they hired somebody else who seemed like he a good guy. The first thing he said, which I love, is Dame is in the office with CJ every day, so he's super dedicated. And we understand we need roster changes, and it's going to happen. So,
That's tough.
That's beautiful.
you know what I mean? But, along the lines of my boys, y'all hear the rumors coming back out
Oh, Dame?
about Dame wanting to trade.
Man.
Rumors ain't gonna never stop, yo.
Yeah. So are they rumors or like where they coming from? Because at this point, it's
Yo.
consistent, it's often. I don't know.
It is.
They ain't gotta be. I don't know.
I think, well, from what I heard, and Dame said it himself, was, and I told y'all last time, Dame, normally if it's something happening with Dame, he'll talk about it. He won't,
he
hide
real
his
upfront.
hand. He pretty upfront, but, we got a clip of Dame talking about it, so we're going to play this clip real quick.
Trade. I don't,
There we go.
I'm not asking for a trade. I
Straight
don't know
from
how
the
many
horse
times I
mouth.
gotta say it. People, it's gotten to the point in this era that people can write stories and say things, and I heard this and I heard that, and because of who they are, people take it as like this is credible. You know what I mean? This is
Facts.
This is probably true. And me on the other hand, I don't feel like I have to defend myself against that and come out and challenge everything that people say until I'm asked about it, because I know the truth. You know what I mean? I sit in the office with Chauncey every day, and we trying to find solutions. And I'm dealing with these people every day that I walk in our practice facility trying to find solutions. So why would I be a part of trying to find solutions if I'm like planning on the exit? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bro,
Hey.
that's a great answer.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, he's normally pretty up front with what he want to do. So until I heard Dame say it, I don't take none of the rumors in hand. And on top of that, he asking for a 2-year extension, max
Yeah, I saw
extension.
that,
So
yeah.
he already got he's on a max deal right now.
Yeah.
And now he's asking for another max 2-year extension that'll take him into like his 35 or something like that, 2 more years.
Yeah.
in Portland.
One thing I will say about the media will take the smallest little bit in the story and just turn it up.
I
you know,
can't
They
stand
take
it.
out stuff.
I can't stand it, bro. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's going on with my boys right now. I think right now we out of the top 10. We sitting in 11th right now. So it's I stayed up last night and watched the game anyway.
So let me ask you a quick question though, girl. So seeing as though, you know what I mean, y'all declining, not trying to be funny, you know what I mean, with all the injuries and the COVID and
See this, see, look.
Mr. Blow it up, shorty. Go ahead.
He said since y'all deep.
look, it's crazy because I wasn't even gonna say blow it up this time.
Oh, my
Alright.
bad.
I honestly wasn't, man. I was just gonna say, do you think they should sit Dame out until he come back completely healthy? You know what I mean,
Yeah.
especially because now y'all at the playoff run right now. Like, so you try to force him back? You know, he potentially get hurt or something, or
I think that's what they doing now. Actually, he been out for the last 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
Dame a competitor too, so it's kind of hard for him to sit on that bench.
Right.
But I think he's supposed to be coming back this upcoming weekend. I think it just was some abdominal strain or something like that he never really just took the time to sit. So it's not nothing crazy.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a strain, like if you strain your ankle or something like that. You just don't give it a chance to heal. It don't ever heal right. So I think he's sitting on that for a while. We'll be back, man.
Yeah, because I was gonna say y'all could pull the Golden State route to move. Remember when Steph, 2 years ago when he messed up his hand, they set him out the whole
Yeah,
season,
he
and
only
they
played
got
like
that.
5 games, right?
Yeah, and they got James Wiseman that next year in the draft.
Oh,
That's exactly what happened.
that's tough. I don't
But
know
yo-
if Dame wants to sit out that year though.
Before we get off game, I just want to say, yo, like I respect that that clip you just played, bro, because that's kind of like how one of the parts that stood out. He's like, I'm just not. I don't feel like I have to defend myself
Word.
when I know the truth. Like that's my personality. You know what I mean? Not to take it nowhere else. Just I relate to stuff like that. Ain't nothing like going on, and ain't nothing like that. I'm just saying I relate to a person that can be comfortable in their own skin because you know what's going on. That's important. Yeah.
Comfortable enough to say what you feel and stand on it, and and comfortable enough not to have to address certain things. Like if you know it's not true, why spend your energy and waste that positive or whatever energy you have in yourself trying to address something that you know yourself ain't true.
Especially for a man in his situation, because if we hearing it like this all up
Oh,
on
you
us,
know he hear it
he
every day.
hearing it everywhere he turn, and he still staying solid on what he believe
Word.
as his truth, whether it's true or not to whoever else don't even really matter.
And as long, my bad, Chino, and as long as you reassure the people that matter that nothing that these people saying is true. Side note, I think that's why the Locks still together. The Locks is still, the running. They've been together since the '90s, and I think they the only group that stayed together this long. And I think that's because that's how they handle things. They don't let outside influences influence them, or make them think Kiss is the best in the group or whatever the situation is. So I definitely appreciate that thinking too, and I'm working towards getting there.
Sure,
myself.
that's why I said it. That's why I had to say it, because like that's the aspiration right there.
Word.
It's the waste of energy for real. But let's get back to these hoops, P's.
Yes, sir. So where we going? Where we want to go?
I go to my guys because I don't want to keep being last because we so much better than everybody and all this. I don't want to keep. Because that's probably gonna never change, and I don't want to keep. You feel me? But that's neither here nor there.
This guy.
But, as y'all may or may not know, we just lost to Cleveland last night. We just lost a tough one. But we got, back to the COVID thing we was talking about, we got, I think, 2 or 3 guys out, including DeMar DeRozan, due to COVID, no injury situation or anything. And then we got Alex Caruso out for a hamstring. Patrick Williams still struggling with his injury. But for us, the silver lining is that we still look, I think they caught us on a rough day, Cleveland. But we still look pretty good, and our bench is getting a chance to really get some important floor time, and we're a good bench. You know what I mean? We have a good enough record that we can afford, not to say it like that, but we can afford a game or two for our players to gain experience. You know what I mean? And that's gonna pay off in the playoffs. So I'm not even mad about the loss. I expected to lose to Cleveland last night.
Yep, I text you about it.
Yeah, he did. He did that.
I say y'all beat all these good teams and lose to Cleveland. Like, come on, bro.
It sucks though, cause my man was coming off a Player of the Week award right before he went out with COVID.
DeRozan.
Yeah, he was averaging like 30
Killer
something
game.
that week. Billy Donovan just won Coach of the Month. I mean, it kind of interrupted a good flow, but I'm not. It's still early in the season. I'm not too mad about it.
Yeah, right now y'all sitting in second, 17-9. Only Brooklyn in front of y'all, 17-8.
I say this too, y'all. I'm kind of leaning towards making bold statements now.
Shoot.
Hey.
If we meet Brooklyn in the playoffs, we beat them.
You got a want button on this.
Hit whatever button you want to.
That's wrong, bro. I ain't got that. We'll have it next.
That's a bold statement, bro. That's a bold statement.
Hit whatever button you need to.
Definitely a
I
bold
don't know though. It might not be so bold if James Harden keep playing like he playing. And Kyrie
saying.
never come back.
Yeah, they say James Harden ain't playing too good right now.
He look like an average player right now,
I
man.
don't see Kyrie coming back.
Yeah, they say he came and James Harden showed up to camp out of shape again and all this other stuff. He begged to get away from Houston. He ain't showing up, so
Yeah. So yeah, bro. I'm gonna backtrack on that statement. That might not be a bold statement. I can see that happen.
yeah. So you calling that Eastern Conference Finals because they 1-2 right now.
For sure.
Yeah, I guess if y'all get deep enough in the playoffs, y'all gonna be trouble. I don't think
All we
nobody
gotta
want to
do-
see Chicago.
Nobody.
In the playoffs.
So as long as this
That's
cold,
not even me being a Bulls fan or nothing. Yo, this team, nobody want to see this team in a 7-game series, bro.
Especially with all this energy going around, they winning now. Like that's gonna be a tough out.
And we've been doing this whole thing unhealthy. We have yet to be 100% in the season, and we hooping like this.
I think the only, well, not the only team, but the main team that, not even excluding Brooklyn, is Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'm concerned about Milwaukee. I ain't gonna lie.
Cause they just
hitting their
like
stride.
they just getting full,
Yeah.
I guess, fully healthy
I'm
as
less
well.
and less concerned about Miami, but I'm still fully concerned about Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milwaukee sitting in third, right behind y'all, 16-10. So, but they've been playing.
It looked like they figured something out,
They've
bro.
been playing, and they got my man Iron Man back, Wesley Matthews. That was a great pickup.
Just added Boogie.
Yeah, they just added Boogie. They lost PJ Tucker, of course, but those pickups, bro, that's playoff to win. Playoff time comes, you need a defensive stop.
Yeah.
You got Wes Matthews. You can
Worried
put
about
on.
him.
You know, you got Boogie on the glass with Greek coming down the lane with Boogie there too.
Worried, bro.
Yeah, I think they got Boogie because I think Brook Lopez has been hurt the whole season.
Yeah.
So he can kind of do some of the similar things as Brook Lopez.
I think if you give Boogie enough floor time,
That's
you gonna
important.
see the real Boogie. Like Boogie, he hasn't had enough floor time yet. Everything been experimental. One mistake, okay, you still hurt. I mean, that's been his journey the last couple seasons, which I think is unfair because of the player he was before that.
Man, what he should have came to Portland, bro. Portland is a perfect fit for Boogie.
True. You see what they did for Melo.
Man, yeah, we the what they call the Redemption Squad or whatever it's called. The joint where what's your name? Keanu Reeves was the quarterback. You remember that movie?
Oh yeah, I know.
when they had to sit out from the lockout. You know what I'm talking about? I forgot what it's called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what the Blazers look like right now. See my boys come back.
The replacements.
Yeah, the replacement. Yeah.
Word, that's what we look like right now. To my boys come back. But shout out to Chicago, bro. I hope y'all do some things, man.
Deserve it, bro.
I hope one of our teams go deep in the playoffs. I hope at least one of our teams go deep
I
in
know
the
they
playoffs,
will.
bro.
Well, do we know?
He said, you know they ain't.
You say you know.
I was about to say I know they are, but I don't know where P's at with
Ooh,
it.
let's go to the Lakers.
Let's get to it.
I don't know, man. They still shaky. They won the other night against Boston. Finally played like their most complete game of the season for real. Russ played good. That's the key though. As long as Russ keep playing how he playing, attacking the basket, not settling for threes, not turning the ball over, stuff like that. As long as LeBron can stay healthy, they gonna be all right. But the wild card is Anthony Davis, man.
Wow.
If he play like he's 6'5", they can lose to anybody. But if he play like he's supposed to play when he's with New Orleans and in the bubble, they can beat any team in the league, man. Because when he's locked in and all that, like he's dominant on defense. On offense, he should be able to bully anybody.
It's crazy, bro.
So as long as he's locked in and all that, they can beat anybody. So he's the key. Like Westbrook, y'all know for weeks now we've been zoning in on Westbrook. So I'm gonna give him his credit, man. Westbrook been playing pretty efficient. He been playing good lately. Like I said, he been keeping the turnover down. He been attacking the basket, playing how he should play.
Yep.
And like I said, I think we said in our offseason episode, like long as he can actually come in and help LeBron. So if he can stay how he's doing his part. You know what I mean? But it's Anthony Davis, man. Anthony Davis got to play dominant how he's supposed to be dominant.
It's funny, bro, because you, of course, just like Chino said about Stephen A. Smith, you've been calling that this whole time since
Facts.
Russ came there.
You got the
And
facts
now,
joint.
oh man, and now,
I said facts.
and now you got people actually agreeing with you, bro. So we got the clip of Chuck, Big Charles Barkley, actually saying everything that my man P's been
They
saying.
be watching the show.
So let's go.
That's a fact.
The first month of the season, y'all blame everything on Russell Westbrook for the Lakers putting all them old ass geezers together, and y'all blame Westbrook. Now I hear y'all gonna fire Frank Vogel. Listen, Russ is learning. Frank Vogel is a terrific coach. Putting all them old
I don't know
ass
about
geezers
terrific.
together and just
Right.
trying to blame other people,
word
it
call
ain't
it
right and it ain't cool. Listen, Anthony Davis, you got to play better. I said on this first night, if the Lakers were going to be any good, it was all going to be on you. Has nothing to do with Russell, had nothing to do with LeBron and the rest of them old ass geezers they put together out there. But now y'all uncrossed the line because I really like Frank Vogel. And listen, it ain't his fault, but listen, it's in my opinion, I blame Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, you know I like you as a person, but you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. You're 27 years old. You're supposed to be in your prime. You're supposed to be one of the 5 best players in the world, up there with Giannis, Kevin Durant, and those guys. And you ain't holding up your end of the bargain.
Yeah, they watching the show again, bro.
Crazy.
Shout out my bros, man. We know what we talking about on the show. We make great points, but
Yeah, man.
I actually agree. Of course, we all agree. I think you probably should have said it like Chuck said it, maybe.
Yeah. Hey, don't be calling my boys old geeks.
Because I was about to say that definitely included Melo.
Yeah.
Facts. And on top of that, I don't know about the comments he made about Frank Vogel.
Nah,
I mean,
Frank Vogel, he all right, but he not no great coach. I can't
Terrific.
give him that.
No, I'm never gonna forget the way he mishandled Montrezl Harrell, bro. I'm never gonna.
oh, great
He
point.
balling over here with DC.
Yeah.
Great point, bro. But
Not to say that coaches don't mishandle players all the time, but you in a situation where you got LeBron on your team and your expectations are championship or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You mishandling situations like that. That's not
Yeah.
great coaching.
they kind of mishandled Dwight a little bit too, right?
Absolutely.
You know, or not Dwight, JaVale.
JaVale, they had Andre Drummond last year too.
Yeah, so that was kind of a fumble on that on the coach tip. So, Chuck, I mean, you said some good things, bro, but I can't follow you on the Frank Vogel.
I think, but Frank, to his credit, he's a good coach. I think the spotlight may be hotter because he's in LA. I think he can coach another
Under the radar.
go to another team and be productive because he's not even allowed to make mistakes in
That's true.
I mean, bro, I get that, but at the same time,
I ain't making no excuse
I
for him.
mean, I know you ain't, but I'm just saying for the hoopers out there, like, you got high school coaches, you got D3, D2, D1, all these coaches. Y'all supposed to be the best coaches in the world, right? This the best league in the world.
Millions.
Yeah, but I think what Charles Barkley is saying is he can be a great coach, but if Anthony Davis ain't holding up his end to the other bargain, he playing like he's 6'5", like y'all know I always say, they ain't got nothing to do with the coach.
But
You know
don't
what I mean?
don't a coach, bro? You gotta come out then, like.
Yeah, but who he gonna put in?
That's y'all making y'all. This is why we analysts because I don't know who to agree with.
I mean, this we talk real time. That's why you getting real. You getting thoughts straight out the mind and all that stuff.
I don't know who to agree with. Those are great.
I don't
points.
know who you put in.
The one thing I will disagree, like when he had Rondo and Westbrook in the game at the same time, that combination, that wasn't a good coaching move. So stuff like that,
Did he
That's
fix
what I
that?
mean.
he just ain't been playing Rondo a lot lately. I don't know if he's saving him for the playoffs or what, but I don't know. He been playing Malik Monk a lot more. He been killing as far as on the offense end.
That's tough, right
That's
there.
what I meant to say. He is a bad rotation manager.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you know how great coaches, like, say Malik Monk, like, he'll score, like, 10, 12 straight points in a row. Then he'll take him out the game. Yeah, like, you can't do that. He young, he fresh, he hot.
right.
Let him go, man.
It's the coach that's what was wrong with Terry Stotts in Portland. It's the coaches that stick to, you only gonna play 20 minutes. You going in for 5 minutes. I don't care what you do, and then you coming out. Like, you can't do that, bro.
No.
That's not a sign of a good coach. That's why I like Chauncey. Chauncey said, if y'all not playing, like, if they start out slow, the starting five, everybody come out the game. Like, it is what it is. We trying to put a good product on the floor for the fans.
Yeah.
You can't just because y'all who y'all are, y'all can't just leave you in the game.
Yeah. So real quick, bros. So I know we talked about our team before we go to our main segments that we normally do. Is there any other like hot topic or teams around the league that y'all like got y'all tuned in or like y'all wanted to touch on?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
You got Anthony Edwards out there, bro, making noise. First of all, with his play, then he's putting his leadership skills on the forefront. Y'all saw his comments, right, about Cat?
Yeah.
I didn't see what he said. I
Comments
ain't
about
see.
Cat. So he basically was saying when Cat get the ball, he allows the team, and he said he talked to Cat about he allows teams to double team him because he just hold it and look around. And he kind of compared him to Joel. Joel don't allow double teams because when he get the ball, he go. Like, he don't wait. That's one thing I can say about Joel. He
Bad
know what he
comparison.
gonna do.
I don't know.
He know what he going. It might be it might be a turnover or whatever,
Yeah.
but he don't allow the teams to double him.
True.
He make his move. So
True.
he was basically saying, can't nobody guard Joel because he do that. So it's only Joel's fault why he.
No,
That's me
facts.
saying that Anthony Edwards ain't say that. I said that.
That's facts.
But on the flip side, you got Cat. He said that's what Cat need to adopt. Basically, he told Cat when you get the ball, go. Don't wait. Don't allow them to W because that free us up. We slashing and all that. Don't wait to try to make the cross court pass through the corner or something. Just
Right.
go. Make your move and score. You're aggressive.
Play off that.
He said can't nobody stop him. So
Yeah.
I agree. And that's dope to see a young guy like that doing that.
For sure.
So Minnesota going to be some trouble down the years. Probably not this year. I think they're going to take a step forward this year, but
Yeah.
Shout out to Anthony Edwards. Shout out to Minnesota, bro, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Memphis.
Yeah, no, I would say I'm gonna actually go with my other boy Luke in the Mavericks.
True.
They just been so up and down. Well, they actually dealt with a lot of injuries and stuff too. But I know Jason Kidd, he just called out Luka a couple days ago.
I heard that one.
I ain't hear that one.
Yeah. Luka got he's been doing it. See, Luka different. He relies on the refs a lot. He cries to the refs a lot. I think it's a couple things. Luka only like maybe 21, maybe 22, so he still is real young, and he still got a lot of growing up to do. But he peaked so fast that I think a lot of times he just automatically think he should get a lot of calls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's the next step in his game. He got to mature and just keep hooping, because when he's locked in and like kind of pissed off, like can't nobody stop him in the league. He proved that against Kawhi and them in the playoffs and stuff like that.
Facts.
But Jason Kidd was pretty much saying, like, look, when you start crying to the refs and stuff, that puts us as a handicap and a disadvantage, because we playing 5-on-4 now, because you down here talking to the refs.
Right.
They up here hooping.
Word.
So I think that's the next, like I said, next step in his game. He just got to hoop. He can't keep relying on the refs and all that.
I think I saw they even played clips of him, like, where he was talking to the ref and the other team was scoring on a break or something like that. So
Yep.
shout out to J. Kidd for being able to do that, being
coach.
willing to do that. Yeah,
Being a coach.
Being a
Yeah.
coach. Being able
Players
to,
coach, understanding how to say it and what to say to get your guy going. So
Word.
shout out J. Kidd, man. That's tough.
Shout out to Luka for being responsive to that too. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Did he
that's-
respond yet? I mean, like play wise or a game after after that happened?
Yeah, they won last night. I forgot who they almost
There you
beat.
go.
They almost beat Brooklyn one night.
We beat Brooklyn twice. We beat them twice. We actually swept the season series against Brooklyn. Just
It's tough.
No, Luka's still doing his thing. Is that other wild card, man? KP, Porzingis.
Yep.
Yeah, similar to Anthony Davis. If you play like a 6'5", they're gonna lose to anybody.
Yeah, when them big guys start playing small, man, you allow everybody else to do. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah. But they
seen
still
Shaq was
in
going
the
in
hunt,
on him.
Shaq.
on
Shaq was
KP.
going in on KP. Yeah.
Same thing, man. You're too big not to be able to just post up and shoot over anybody.
Yeah.
Facts.
He was saying like you don't got to get everything out the post, but use your size to your advantage at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like make the teams at least fear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make the teams think twice about how they guard you.
That's what we say. You ain't got to run to the block every time, but if you got a guy on you that can't guard you, beat him up.
That's kind of the and we can go into our savings. I don't want to hold this too long, but that's kind of how Russell Westbrook thought process is. Like I'm a drive. I don't care if I make it. That's what it looked like to me. He don't care if you make it or miss.
Yeah.
But he just wants you to feel like, what is he going to do? Like, is he going to stop and pop? Is he going to drive? Like, that's the threat, Steph Curry. That's the threat of having a defense not knowing what you're going to do.
Right.
If the defense know what you're going to do, you're just making it easy for them.
Absolutely.
So, y'all big guys out there, I'm a small guy. I would be mad at my big man. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, come on, bro. You always trying to do what we doing.
I remember being on
Need
the
you
court
for
with this guy several times and not getting the ball because he said I ain't
What?
cut.
Man, I done cussed this guy out many a times.
He wide open though, but you'll be like, no, you should have cut.
Yeah, I remember. It's funny when that line along those lines. I remember being in the game we played down Volo City League.
Yeah, he don't care where we at.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a fact. What I say, Pete?
No, I just remember we just like, hey, cut through, like, looking. Yeah, you gotta cut through, bro. You just stand there looking at me
Wide
now.
open. He said,
Go
so
through,
what?
man.
Look, it's funny because Chino, what you like 6'4", 6'5"?
Yeah, 6'4".
So you're not a center, but in our league,
Nah,
he's a center. So his natural thing is not to go to the block. I get that. But you know what I mean? I be on him sometimes. And of course, that's little bro too. So I got a big brother sometimes.
Oh, you gotta pull the best out of him, man.
Sometimes,
Facts. And when I'm doing it, and I ain't the only one that doing it, we ain't gonna put it like that. I know.
yeah. Facts.
Yeah, no, I know. I done had a couple pep talks like, man, do him, or you know what I mean? Like, nah.
Yeah.
Facts. So
Like you said, because we older hoopers, but you know what I mean. Like he's the hoop in the score. He's still in his
Word.
prime and stuff like that. So we see the potential. We're like, no, man, you got don't let him off the hook.
word. Yeah, man. So that's the wrap up, bros. Like anything else y'all want to jump into for the league, or we can go straight to the. You know what I mean?
It's segment
Yeah.
time, baby.
We can
Nigga,
go
second
straight. We
time.
can go straight there. Peas, you
I'm
ready?
Yeah, we can go there. I'll let y'all the hook of the last one. I ain't gonna let y'all the hook of this time.
Peas.
I'm ready. Peace.
Compare to compare. Let's go.
What's going on, Hoopers? We back with another good one. But before we jump into it, I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor for this segment, Dimensions Dance Center. You can find me on Instagram at Dance with DDC, Facebook Dimensions Dance Center. Shout out to Dimensions Dance Center. They just performed and participated in the Aberdeen Christmas parade over this past Saturday. Pretty good with that.
Yep.
So yeah, man, fellas, like I said, I let y'all the hook with the last one because I thought Garage was gonna put up a fight, but he didn't.
Yeah, he threw a wrench in your whole situation,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I was ready too, Peace. I ain't gonna hold you.
So, you know, I mean, we not really a debate show. We talk and rap about sports. I mean, about basketball and everything. But every now and then, these kind of segments, I be trying to spark a debate. So, y'all know we talked about this one before.
See, I like the build up. What we got?
Yeah, it's,
Here we
yeah,
go.
here it come, bro.
We talked about it off camera
My bad.
before. Who was
There you go.
two international players. Me, I'm gonna make a bold statement. I think one of them is top 2 international players of all time. Both of them got one championship. Both of them did it their own way.
That can only be one guy.
Oh, that can only be 2. I know.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Peas. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
I'm going. We going. And we talked about this, so we can go back to it. We talked about this, my man, Giannis, Greek Freak versus Dirk. We talked about this, but I want to go back to it. We ain't talk about it on camera, so I want to bring it back on camera, Hooper. So I want y'all to chime in on this one. So
We had a good conversation about this. But the good thing is I don't remember none of the points I made.
Me neither. Me neither. It feel like a whole new conversation.
So it is what it is.
yeah. So, Gra, I know Dirk was one of your favorite players growing up.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna go to you first, man. You got Dirk or you got Giannis. Like I said, both of them got championships with their own respective teams. I guess you can say. Both of them they got MVPs. I say both of them international big men. Both of them changed the game in their own little way. Who you going with?
Hey, girl, before you go, yo, your basketball mind has been challenged a lot these last couple of
Word.
But I like it though.
I don't think this so much of my or fan mind. I think
what I
this
mean,
is all
yeah.
basketball mind right here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with
That's what I meant to say.
Dirk Nowitzki.
You gotta elaborate on it.
I'm gonna go with Dirk Nowitzki because this guy changed. Not only did he change the game, bro, and I'm going out the top of my head right now, but played with a depleted Dallas Mavericks team when they won the championship. They did have J Kidd. I remember that point Pease made, but it was all Dirk, bro. When the final seconds came down to it, and he made that move, hit that left hand layup from the left hand side, something that Dirk don't even do. You know what I mean? Just expanded his game when it needed to, bro. I think Dirk top 5 big men, in my opinion. I mean, top 5. He's definitely gonna end up in the Hall of Fame. One of the first guys to come from overseas and actually work his way to where he got to. Like, he started off trash. Dirk came in the league trash.
Like, can we say that about Giannis too, though?
Yeah.
I think we can say.
You can say that about Giannis, but I think Giannis kind of developed a little bit faster than Dirk.
Yeah,
I would
because
say, like,
he's still only 27. He just hit 27.
you ain't even heard about Dirk, bro.
No, I know what you're saying.
I think you heard a little bit about the rumblings of this over this Greek freak guy because he was big, right? And was he big over
When
there?
he came over, he was
real
scrawny.
skinny.
Still young.
Yeah.
He was
Real
like
skinny
he was young though, right? Because he was a pro.
Kid, yeah, he was a pro kid. He was like 17, 18.
Yeah,
I think
bro.
they both
Scrawny
had
kid.
similar, I guess, upbringings as far as getting into the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the championship wasn't all Giannis.
that's
And
not
I would say the championship wasn't all Dirk, but it was mainly Dirk. The championship wasn't mainly Giannis. The season maybe was mainly Giannis, but when it came to them playoffs, y'all see who the ball came to when the shots mattered,
Yeah.
or when
That's a
that
great
possession
point.
counted.
That's a
You
great
can't
point. 'Cause
trust-
You said his name and he ain't even say who he was talking
Word.
about.
Because look,
Word.
I knew y'all was gonna make this argument.
You can't. I don't think you can trust Giannis when a game on the line.
Oh,
I personally wouldn't.
You mean to get a bucket or hit a shot?
To both. If you need a bucket,
I can't say that.
If you need a bucket, all right, let's do this. Y'all, you need a bucket. He gonna get fouled, right? Giannis gonna get fouled. Is he dependable to hit a free throw?
In the finals, he is. We gotta go there. In the
Yeah,
finals,
he hit him in the final. He did. He did. What he
18
went like
to 18.
16.
he went like
something
16 to
that.
16.
All right, you got that
18,
one.
something like
All right. Scratch that. Scratch that. But I would depend on Dirk to get a bucket. Like any bucket, a three, a foul, a post up. Like I can depend on Dirk to get me what I need. I don't think you can depend on Giannis to get what you need, bro. And I think not only that tops it, but like I said, that whole season that when they beat Miami,
Yeah, it beat Miami.
Dallas beat
LeBron.
Miami, beat the first super team with LeBron and them, right? LeBron, Chris Bosh, all them, or not D Wade.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
them. Big
Beat
three.
the first thing. So, and it with basically Jason Kidd, I think they had Michael Finley at that time, maybe
They had Sean Marion, they had Tyson Chandler,
Jason Terry.
JT.
They had a squad,
Yeah.
but it was Dirk, bro. So it was Dirk that got them that ring. He stayed with them the whole time he was there. I know Giannis is still there, but Giannis talking about leaving already. But
That's
yeah, I
good,
mean,
LeBron.
it is what it is. I say Dirk. He says it's because LeBron.
Yeah, man.
Dirk, my book, man.
All right, you going with Dirk? Who you going with, Chino?
First of
I
all,
say Giannis.
shout
You
out,
don't even like Giannis.
shout out to Girl for giving me a long time to think.
Yeah.
Great elaborate response. And I think I'm going to go with Dirk as well. Because
Sorry. I thought he was gonna say Giannis.
because they so similar, right? Even like the way they came into the league, they wasn't hype. They been with the same team. They won their first championship with the same team. They didn't have very many great players around them when they did it. You know what I mean? But the only difference, well, not the only difference, but the major difference for me is that Dirk had a way more complete game.
Facts.
Giannis.
I didn't even say that. Facts.
He had a way more. Dirk was a threat at any part of the basketball court, any area on the floor.
So you saying offensively?
Offensively and defensively, he wasn't a defensive
slouch.
stopper, but he wasn't a slouch either. You know what I mean? He wasn't like Shaq level defender, but you hear how KG talk about him battling with him and him not being able to get his moves off against guys like Dirk and Tim. You hear about those conversations. So he wasn't the best defender in the world, but
You're slow.
yeah, offensively, he had everything. His move, I think I spoke about this before on one of our episodes. His fadeaway with the foot up is an iconic. It's on the court in Dallas. You know what I mean?
It is.
It's a iconic, just like the AI crossover. The Jordan fadeaway is one of those type of things. And Giannis has yet to achieve that level of notoriety. So just based off that, I gotta go Dirk, even though it's very close for me. Like I almost did say Giannis, even though I'm not a Giannis fan. It's very close.
It's close, but
It's very close.
like Chino said, he got everything and then he made something else.
Right.
Like he can't. He's a complete defense. He might be. I wouldn't call him a liability. Pease. I know that's where you're going.
I'm going there.
I know that's where you're going.
Definitely ain't a lot.
I wouldn't call him a liability per se. He definitely going to guard your weakest big or whatever it is, or play a zone or something like that. But bro, he had everything on offense package wise, and he added something to the game. Like that's hard to do.
Giannis is like his name say, he the Greek freak. He's able to do the things he does just because, but he's a freak of nature on top of putting work into that.
Yeah.
Dirk Nowitzki is slow. He
Facts.
can't get up. He can't jump over a piece of paper.
Facts.
But he's going to be the best player on the team if he's on the team.
Eye test. You got Dirk coming to the court and Giannis coming to the court, and you need one more.
I'm going Giannis.
You going Giannis, right?
Yeah, of course.
If I ain't know if they could hoop or I ain't know they could play, I'm going Giannis too. But that other team gonna win.
No, I
That
can't
other
say
team gonna beat you, bro.
that. I can't say that
Dirk
because
gonna beat you, bro.
and here's what I'm saying. Well, going off to that, because if you put those two 1-on-1, I got Giannis killing Dirk.
Yeah,
Slow, of course,
but
Because Dirk can't play Giannis, but I feel like Giannis can give Dirk problems. I ain't gonna say he can stop him, but he give him problems.
But this is the NBA we talking about, and we fortunate enough to where as though they got 4 other guys out there that can help them out.
True.
So like I said, it's really close, and it's really you can't be mad at either guy. But for me, like I said, it's the lack of natural ability that Dirk had to still be able to produce at the level that he.
That's a great point.
is almost as good as being that much of a freak of nature. It's almost as powerful as that because you don't have any of the same attributes
Yeah.
of this super athlete. Yet alone you're in the same conversation of being possibly better than this guy. So that says, I think, more to me than being able to just get out there because you're strong and bigger than everybody else, which was my problem with Giannis up until that last game in the finals.
Facts.
Last game, not the finals, but the last game of the finals is when he made me change my mind.
I got Dirk giving Giannis buckets.
Yeah, well, so say he's not gonna stop Dirk. Nobody in history has stopped Dirk. That's certified. But I don't know. I just hear
Good one,
y'all,
yo.
I
That's
just
a good
hear
one,
y'all Giannis comments. But just because he big and like that's not his fault. You
No,
know
it's
what I
not a
mean?
knock
He
to
was
him.
blessed with those abilities. You
it
know what I
ain't.
mean? But he used them to his advantage to where though nobody can stop him.
Facts.
Only not one person can stop him. Only teams have been able to slow him down was that Miami team where they had to go zone, boxing one, and all that on him.
Sure.
And that's before he matured into the player he is now.
No lies, bro.
I just feel like his abilities and what he do is just so great on both ends of the court. To where though, I mean, we can go stats, but I ain't gonna go into it. But for their careers, Giannis averages more points than Dirk averaged.
Yeah.
So Dirk is so much of a great scorer in his abilities, but Giannis, his bully ball, the way he do things, he averages more than
How much more? What's the difference?
he averaged for career. Giannis averaged 21.1, Dirk averaged 20.7.
Oh, we in the same boat.
Yeah, so that's what I say. But if you would think about it, if you look at the eye test, you would say that Dirk probably averaged way more points.
would
than
think
him.
that. You would
know what
think
I mean?
that.
But
Sure.
Giannis's style was just so dominant, the way as though he gets buckets. Sorry to say it, they not pretty. You know what I mean? They not, they ain't good. They not fadeaways and stuff like that. But
I agree.
nobody can stop it.
Bro, I'm interested to see Giannis' future because, like I always say, I like Giannis, but I think he got ceiling, and I think when teams figure out your ceiling, it's gonna be hard for Giannis, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. So if his ceiling is winning the championship, that's a good ceiling.
No, I mean play wise, like
Like what he can
talent
do on the
wise,
court.
like
Yeah.
I think he got ceiling.
So I think Miami. I think Miami a couple of years ago thought they had it, and they had to figure it out. But to Giannis' credit, he got into the lab. You know what I mean, he adjusted to it. He started using his teammates more, and to the team's credit, they surrounded him with better players too.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't forget about that part.
That's one thing he does well. He makes adjustments well with the free throws we saw. This year he came out trying to make a statement with his jump shot. I don't know how relevant it is now. Probably not very relevant.
I wouldn't say well.
What, his jump shot?
Yeah.
I
But
wouldn't say he make adjustments well.
Well,
It took him a long
no,
time
you're
to
right.
make that adjustment, bro.
You're right. It took him too long. Not luckily, but fortunately, he was able to make it at the right time.
Yeah.
But you're right.
Yeah.
yeah,
You're right.
Like, it take Giannis a while to figure out what's happening on because you'll see Giannis for the 5 plays in a row try to do the same thing
That's
until
true.
he realized like, oh, I can't do that no more.
yeah.
Like he don't. To me, he just don't got a lot of stuff in his bag.
Add another point to the board. Dirk didn't go outside of himself. He never played outside of who he was. He never tried to do nothing that wasn't working. He made adjustments well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Because he had a lot in his bag. He got
Yeah.
a lot of counters. Giannis don't got counters, bro.
So with all that being said, though, Giannis got 2 MVPs,
Mm-hmm.
a Defensive Player of the Year, like 6 or 7 All-Star games,
Mm-hmm.
Finals MVP. He scored 50 points in a closeout Finals game, 16 or 16 in front of the free throw line.
That's tough.
That's greatness right there.
great
You know what I mean?
Greatness.
Dirk is solidified. He's certified. But I feel like you can put Giannis in any era, and he gonna kill. He gonna do him. Dirk, you can put him in any era, but like this era nowadays, I don't see him dominating like Giannis dominating right now. Just because he don't play defense, this court is more spread out. They would use
This league right now don't play no defense. These guys ain't playing no defense right now.
What's the name? Just put up almost 150.
yeah, they ain't playing no defense, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Oh, yeah.
Dirk could play.
No, so offensively he'll still be fine, but on the defense end, you spread him out, keep pick and roll switching, and have him at the top of the key guard, and Dame, Steph, Kyrie, those guys, they gonna use Dirk, man.
Those are great points, but that's when a good coach come in to understand how to hide your guy on defense. Like
So, all right, so
let
bro,
him
so-
play, you let him play a zone. Let him play a zone. You don't worry about nobody else. Let him play a zone on the court. Like you just stay there, Dirk, and you call out whatever you see. Play the weak side zone and on the block. That way the ball not on when the ball flip to the
I
other
don't know
side.
if Dirk could be that much alive. I'm
I
thinking.
don't think he would be that. But I'm saying if that's the case of where these guys are, so when you don't want to get him, I definitely don't want to get him switched out on a guard. I don't want him switched out on a Dame or nobody like that, of course. So in order for that not to happen, you gotta do something. You gotta be coach. You gotta coach.
It's true.
That's all. But I gotta go with Dirk, bro.
Y'all going with Dirk? Y'all still going with Dirk?
I'm going with
I
Dirk.
think
bro.
so. I think maybe at the end of Giannis' career that might be different, but for me right now, with the bags they both got and with everything included, it's by like you know what I mean. You couldn't get a piece of paper through the.
I don't even think it's gonna be different for Giannis, bro. I'm just keep it real. I think he got a ceiling on his talent. I don't think he gonna go much higher than
But with that
talent wise.
with that ceiling though, he's great though.
But that's what I'm saying. This is something that, besides LeBron, this is something that the league never seen before.
Right.
The league has never seen a Giannis before, so it's gonna take some time for the league to catch up to it. Just like they never seen a Golden State before when that small ball kicked in, and then the league adjusted to it. They still was winning, but the league started adjusting, saying, "Oh, we gotta go small too. Like we gotta figure this out." So I think, like I said, bro, I don't think Giannis go no higher talent wise.
But that's what I'm saying. But even if you don't go higher, he's still averaging 30.
He's high.
Yeah, he high, but that's until they figure it out. That's what I'm saying.
So you as a coach, right? And not even seeing the two players, you just see their stats and numbers. You got one player averaging 30, 15, 6, and 4. The other player just averaging 37 and maybe 2. Which one you going with, girl?
Of stats,
And
you
look,
got,
and both of them got championships. Both of them got MVPs.
off stats, you gotta go with Giannis, of course, but that's not what the game all about to me. The game is about how you affect the game.
And my last thing, and both of them winning.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a conversation.
It's definitely close. I think it's close, but it would be Giannis in the future for me. But I don't, like I said, I don't think he go no further, and I don't think they win a championship again. Like I think they ran into a depleted.
That I agree with you on.
They ran into a depleted Miami, right? Wasn't they? Or I forgot
No,
what.
they
it was.
beat
Something-
Phoenix.
I don't think Giannis and them can run around with
they beat Phoenix, but then they played. Who they played in the They played Brooklyn. So if KD don't make
they
that
almost
shot,
lost.
they
No,
out.
if his foot ain't on the line, they
That's what I'm
out.
saying.
Well,
So they
see,
done.
a lot of people say that though, but go look at Giannis' numbers for that search though. Giannis was doing him. KD, great, but Giannis was
was.
still doing him too.
He was.
So I say all to say,
But last year was the first year that Giannis actually played better than the years before.
yeah,
So do he get better this year? Did he get better this year from the year they won the championship?
It's hard
I
to
don't
get
think
better
so.
from 20 to 30
But
points.
I'm
a
saying,
game.
Yeah,
it's always something you can add to your game.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean? IQ wise, did he get smarter?
well,
I don't know.
No.
I will say that I watched the game the other night. They said he has been like hitting the open man on the pass instead of trying to do the spin move and go over 5 players. They say he do be like you and his teammates more.
So that's a whole show in itself, yo.
Yeah,
I agree.
I say all to say I'm going Giannis. They going Dirk. That's
Who you
another good
got?
one. Y'all need to chime in. Tell me if I'm crazy. I mean,
I don't think you crazy, bro. I don't think you crazy at all.
Nah, it's definitely a great one, and I can't wait to see what the Hoopers say. I guess a little bit of fan in me is going with Dirk as well, but I think it's more so a lot of basketball, in my opinion, going there. You know, just how you affect the game and stuff like that. But we interested to see what y'all think, man. Another great segment from Peas. Of course, you got Dirk versus Giannis. Who you got?
what you got?
Who you picking? Let us know in the comments. You know what I mean? So from there, we going to move on to conversation starters with your boy Mardi Gras. All right. Boom. Before we start this segment, I got to give a shout out to Charming Lawn Care. I'm tripping because I almost messed up right there. Yo, it's always something with me, bro. The mic, something. I almost messed up.
Yeah.
Shout out our sponsor for this segment, Charming Lawn Care. Of course, like I told y'all before, me and my wife co-own a lawn company, and we be out here grinding. So y'all can follow us everywhere at Charming Lawn Care. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. So at Charming Lawn Care on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. And try to get on this schedule because we booking right now. Try to get on our spring schedule. And keep your lawn looking fresh. So shout out Charming Lawn Care. And also shout out Pod Decks, of course. Pod Decks is where I get my conversation starters from. So on this one, just the first random card I picked. Would you rather have a player who scored and never played defense, or played lockdown defense but never scored? Ooh, that's a good one, Paul. I like that one. And then just because Peas picked on me, I'm gonna go Peas.
Oh man,
Y'all blessing me today.
I was with the Chino first. But no, I guess this one ain't easy for me. Y'all know my favorite player right now is Melo, man. So on that note, I'm gonna have to go with the player who can score but play no defense.
Yeah.
About dirt.
But it's different though. Giannis actually scores in his own way. So
Yeah.
I gotta go with the player.
That's a tough one, bro.
I gotta go with the
But he
score.
plays no defense.
Yeah, Melo don't play no defense.
Chino over there think he quiet on the way. You over there thinking,
Look, Melo don't play no defense. My boy Luka don't play no defense.
jeez, Peas.
I got the wrong kind of superstars. But,
Y'all just had a moment.
yeah, I guess I don't know. So you asked me if I'm gonna take Melo or like a Tony Allen or something.
Yeah, somebody that
what I
don't. Yeah, yep.
So I gotta go Melo.
Dennis Rodman.
Melo. I gotta go to score, man, because the score can win you games. Sorry to say it, because you can, like y'all just said with Dirk, you can kind of hide them somehow, go zone or something like that.
Sure.
At the end of the day, I know I'm gonna get some points put on the board. You know what I mean? And I don't care how much of a great defender you think you are, my score is still gonna score. You know what I mean? So yeah, and you can be a defender all you want to, but if you can lock somebody down, but they can have 2 other scores on the team. So you know what I mean? I still need something from you. So I'm gonna go with the dominant scorer, man.
Good point. Good point.
For me, first, it depends on who else is on what the rest of my team looks like.
Man.
But no, I'm not going. I'm not going to use that as an excuse. I'm not going to use it. I just wanted to say so the hoopers can know how I'm thinking. It depends on who else is on my team, but for the sake of the conversation, I'm a defender at heart. Like that's what I do. That's where I hang my hat. So for me personally, if I'm a guy who's super locked down, like you're not getting a bucket on me, I take that. I take that because, a team of 5 people, somebody got to be able to put the ball in the basket.
Facts.
So if we playing team ball and I got to pick one of them, I'm going with the defender.
That's a tough one for
Defense
me.
wins championships. That's the famous.
Oh, that is a statement. That is a good statement piece.
Well, look, it's team defense. It ain't solo defense.
Another great point.
You talking about one player? I'll take
Dang, that's a good point, bro. I guess you can't leave out the team aspect. I'm gonna put that in there because it's my turn.
Oh, y'all see what I deal with, man?
Nah, for real. I guess with this sport, you do always gotta consider team because the same way with Dirk, I guess, and Dirk and Giannis. But dang, that's tough, bro. I love a defender. Like if I coach, I would love to have a defender on my team, bro. Somebody that don't care about scoring the ball and just gonna do whatever you need them to do on defense. I would love that. But at the same time, like I guess Steph don't play defense either, right?
You can't call him a defender, not at all.
That's
surround-
tough. Steph will give you 60. But if you got your main defender on Steph,
He's still gonna give you 30.
but is that gonna win him the game?
But it might be a less efficient 30.
But if my team got scores, and I'm a defensive guy,
But look,
I think the defensive guy wins because Steph, they don't necessarily. I don't know. Like you say, you gotta think about the team. It's hard. It's hard to
look though, right? If I'm a defender, right, and I'm a lockdown, like they say, I got all my badges on 2K, right? I'm that guy, and this guy get 30. I'm a man of the eye test. If that 30 is 10 for 40, or if it's 2 free throws, and it's it's not a good 30, I'd take that.
Sure.
I'd take a hard. I'm exhausted at the end of the game. My body hurt. I'd take a 30 like that because that means I had more opportunities to affect the game in other ways because you aren't scoring at or playing at the rate that you normally play.
Dang, bro, I'm up in the air with this one.
Yeah, I think you used the Steph comparison was the best one because he's not a defender, but they surrounded with Draymond,
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Iggy, Kevin.
Hard to
Love.
answer without the rest of the team.
Dang, if I got to pick, I would just based off of what I like to see. I like a defense. I like somebody that take pride in defense. So I would probably have to do that. 'Cause I think everybody can get you. In the NBA, everybody can get you a bucket.
No, we talking about the
Everybody
question.
can't play defense though.
The question
That's
is,
what I'm saying. Everybody can score in the NBA, but everybody can't
Not
get you.
the person that you pick. The person that
you're
you
right.
pick gotta not be able to score.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about the league. We talking about if a person
Tough, bro.
can't
I don't
score.
know. Do I got to pick? I don't know.
Yeah, what you mean?
Defense, bro. I had this defense. They say defense wins games, championship. You know, that was a good point. If I had to pick, I would probably pick. Dang, I don't know, bro.
Man, come on, man. Pick one so we can.
I'll
Come
pick
on, man.
one. You need a bucket or you need a defensive stop. So you going Kyrie in the finals or you going?
I need a stop. That's a great point, Pete.
You going? Let me ask him. You going Kyrie or you going LeBron chase down?
Kyrie.
Damn, I thought I was gonna get him. I was so confident.
That was a great point, Pete, and I think you gave me my answer because a defensive stop is a 4-point swing. Bang. Take that.
Boom.
But you need Kyrie to hit the shot.
Word.
That's a great question, though.
That's a
Word,
good one,
man.
Pod
Shout out
Dex.
Pod Dex. Shout out Charming Long Kid, man. We're going to move on to, of course, last but not least, Chino, Hooper the Hooper. Let's get it.
All right, Hoopers. Y'all know what's going on. This segment of the show is called Hooper the Hooper, where we take questions from our fans, but we call them Hoopers because they not fans. They more like family, especially
Like
after
the
the week
Hoopers.
we done had, fellas. But this segment is brought to you by Talk About Buzz or Buzz Mobile Bartending. They are at Talk About Buzz on Instagram and Facebook. You know, you can hit them up for any of your events, parties, birthday parties, not kids parties. Sorry, you don't want the kids. We can make mock joints. You know what I mean? Hit them up for your event. But this question this week, fellas, they going back to this anonymous thing.
Dang.
Who knows what's going on?
I thought we was moving in the right direction.
You know what I mean?
Put that name on there.
Yeah, but so the question is, who is your favorite basketball player of all time? And I'm going to start with my guy, Peace.
Oh, that's tough.
No, man, y'all know it's easy for me, man.
Yeah,
It's got to be my boy Melo, man. You know what I mean? I've been watching my guy since he was at Towson Catholic over here and out, you know what I mean, over here where we from, in the local area. Then went to Syracuse 1 year, got the championship his freshman year. Did his thing in Denver for all them years. Exciting
lit.
player. I said eventually by the time he retired, he should be maybe top 5 scorer of all time. I know he's close to Shaq. I think Shaq number 7 or 8. Yeah, I'm going my boy Melo, man. One of the best scorers the league have ever seen, man. Hopefully he get a ring this year.
Good choice. Where you at, girl?
So everybody been watching. Y'all know I love Muggsy Bogues. I love Spud Webb. I can't call him my favorite player. I think the person that I watch the most is between my guy B-Roy and Dirt. So
Makes sense now.
out of them two, that's tough. I think I had to pick B-Roy slightly. B-Roy was a little bit more exciting to watch. He was a little bit more dynamic on the court. He can do everything. I mean, defense-wise, you heard Kobe talk about, you know, he was Kobe's toughest matchup besides Tracy McGrady, of course. But B-Roy was getting a lot of praise from those guys that y'all call legends right now. So watching him play and watching him go through, you know, his journey, I was watching him since he was with Portland, like since he got drafted. So that's what actually made me. I was a Mavericks fan for y'all that don't know for like 10 years. They won the championship. They broke them up. Looking for a new team. I saw B-Roy. Bang, went there. So been a Portland fan ever since. So shout out B-Roy, man. I got to give it to B-Roy.
That's a good choice.
B-Roy was
Understandable. I'm probably like Peas on this one. If anybody has any idea who I am as a person, you know, then you know who my favorite player is. Of course, Derrick Rose.
Yes, sir.
It's I could list. Oh my God, I could list a million reasons. But what attracted me to him first was his style of play. Obviously, he played so fast paced, up and down, athletic. But then what made me want to like follow him was the person he is, like his demeanor.
Yep.
I mean, the way he carried himself on and off the court, like I aspire to be that kind of person where you just have this thing within yourself, kind of like how Dame is with what he said on the clip earlier, where it's just like I'm self-sufficient in who I am and what I want to do, and I'm not gonna let you affect that if it's negative. You know what I mean? Like I respect that to the millionth degree. So with those two things on the court, we all know what he did on the court, man. But more so off the court, the man he is, the father he is, you know. Can't help but respect that. So.
Dang, he'll took it mad deep on it.
Yeah.
My fault, fellas.
They said his son hooping down too, the little one.
Son tough, little PJ.
Yeah.
Tough.
I don't really know nothing about my man D-Roy life, so
Hello, son tough too.
Yeah. Little Kai out there hooping.
I got a question off of that. Y'all ever seen y'all guys play live?
Yeah.
I seen my guy once.
Yeah.
D Rose with Chicago?
Nah, he was with New York when I seen him.
Where you see him? DC?
He was number 25 in New York. I seen him.
Oh, that one.
I seen him in New York actually.
Tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
Where you see Melo?
No, I saw Melo in DC twice with the Nuggets and with the Knicks.
Oh, tough. You seen him with the Nuggets? That's tough.
Yeah, that Melo's.
That's probably a good game.
Yeah. What's his name? I went to go see him at the Garden in New York one year, but
He ain't play.
and they was actually playing the Pacers with Paul George and them. But we got the tickets booked, the hotel booked. I get up there, I get an alert on my phone saying Melo and Porzingis not playing tonight.
Oh, I know that's a
tough.
killer, man.
I've been going to Portland games since I've been a Portland fan every year when they come to DC. So they play DC, of course, because West and East they play once in the East Coast, once on the West Coast. So I catch them every year they come. So I've seen B. Roy play a bunch of times. I've seen Dame play a bunch of times. So those games are always fun to go watch. Sit behind the Blazers bench. I mean, the experience is so crazy, bro, because Portland got fans everywhere. So that whole section behind the bench of Portland is all Portland fans. Oh, me and my wife, we had super fun in there. So
One question, y'all, before we go. If there's any player y'all would like to watch live, who would it be?
Same man. That I haven't seen.
Yeah, that you haven't seen, not outside of our favorite players.
That's a different question.
Ja.
Right there.
Ja.
I was about to.
I would love to see Ja. I would love to see Memphis play, bro.
About to see him.
You about to say Ja?
He remind me of D Rose.
Yeah, okay. I'm going Steph.
Snap trip.
Hey,
Man, look, for those of y'all don't know, we had a trip booked to Charlotte to go see them LaMelo Ball
And Steph and
and Steph and them, man. It got canceled last minute because of work schedules and stuff and families, but we gonna make that happen, man. We was gonna bring y'all behind the scenes stuff. We gotta bring y'all to the Bro Nation Hoops suite in DC that we got.
it's just there for us whenever we get ready to go see it.
If that's what you want to call it,
That's what I'm gonna call
I mean, we pay for it. It is what it is. Yeah, facts. We got to take y'all behind the scenes in the Bro Nation Hoop Suite life, so that'll be coming soon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's a great question, Peace. Yeah, for
Hey,
sure.
Bros, man. This is another good one, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man.
Indeed.
Another one in the books, right?
Absolutely, episode 6.
Episode 6 in the
season
books,
3.
man. Of course, y'all. We drop every Thursday, so keep an eye out. Don't forget to hit that bell on YouTube so y'all can be notified whenever we drop a video. Y'all, it'll hit straight to your phone. You can watch it straight then. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook.
Subscribe on
Yeah,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Everywhere.
Apple
You know what I mean?
Podcasts, Google Podcasts, whatever.
We everywhere. You never there.
Listen, y'all. We our podcast everywhere, man. So follow us wherever you want to follow us at Bro Nation Hoops. Website coming soon. Merch coming soon. You know what I mean? These 2 shirts right here, y'all can order ASAP for real if y'all want.
Yeah. If y'all see this logo, y'all know it's us, man. Just tune in and follow us, man. We
Yes, sir.
we keep getting better, man. That's all.
Yeah. So of course we're gonna keep moving up. We appreciate the support. We appreciate y'all following, liking, sharing, subscribing, all that. So my bro Chino, my bro Prees, I'm Marty Rod. Together we make the Unprofessional Professionals Bro Nation Hoops Podcast, episode 6. We out.